So let's take apart our actual fob now. So go ahead and open that. I'm going to try to take a little bit more care with this one. Let's go ahead and pop our battery out of there too while we're in there. You can see, you got your electronics and stuff. So we'll go ahead here again, we'll pry a little bit right here. All right guys, so I've been really struggling with this factory key fob here. So I went online, did some research. So you can see I've kind of mangled it trying to get at it. And they recommended taking a flathead screwdriver and putting it in here and this should just pop off. Well, at the time I didn't have, excuse me. So they recommended putting like a flathead screwdriver right here and then just popping it up and it should open right up. Well, the problem is it really wasn't doing that at first. And, I didn't have a proper flathead screwdriver at the time, so I was doing all kinds of stuff. But hey, it's broken. So once you do get a flathead in here, you can just start to pop it apart. As you can see there, just kind of start to work at it. Now this, just to note, is a lot tougher than the aftermarket one to get at. Which kind of sucks. Like first I thought it was glued in, but it appears not to be glued in. Try to get some of this in there. There we go. It's kind of starting to pop around it. Use some of those. Let's try the screwdriver a little bit more. There we go. It's popping off a lot easier. Perfect. And there it is. The thing of beauty, or something. So this is the part that's important. All right, so I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but in here, there are three slots. This one's a little more raised and these are a little bit lower. Now, when you look on this piece here, you're gonna see here that you got one that's raised and two that are lower. So what you're gonna do is you're going to drop this in so that the two lower ones come through and it falls straight through and your button pops out like that. And then you can put your spring in there. I really wish this kind of fit in there a little bit better, but like I said, we'll make it. Oh, wait a minute. I see something. So on this side here, there's some posts here and here. And this is where this just became neat for me. So if you put this board with the switches straight down, it'll line up on those posts. Perfect. So there. So that fits on the posts. You got that in place. So then you're going to take this, there's a post here, and you're going to put it on your spring. And you're going to clamp down. You'll hear a satisfying snap. And then you'll hit the button and nothing will happen. All right, so I'm going to try this again. I found out after a little bit of research that you're going to want your key extended when you do this. And there's a little notch on the spring here, and that's going to catch in the top of this. So you're going to want to put this here and line it up, and then you're going to kind of wind this a couple times. All right, so we got it together and it opens. So that was a bit of a pain. So when you put this, I'm not going to take this back apart because man, I don't want to have to do that too many times. So when you're getting ready to put, when you put that that spring on here, and it's in this part, you're going to want to take this and spin it this way, you know, counterclockwise, so that it winds the spring. And that's how you get, you know, that to pop up. And that's a bit of a chore because this doesn't quite clip in there, the circuit board. So it kind of sits there on those pegs. So as you're trying to wind it, that thing's popping up. And I'm going to tell you, that was a bit of an experience. So I'm going to go ahead and put our battery in here. And we're going to put the back on here. And we now have replaced our key fob, good as new. You know, yeah. So I hope this shows some value to you guys.